This magnificent portal on Via Collegio di Spagna boasts decorative work attributed to Formigini in 1525, and it leads into an even more impressive fortress-like complex. This was home to Cardinal Gil de Albornoz, Archbishop of Toledo, whose forces defeated the Visconti from Milan in 1361. After the Cardinal retired, he had this place built as his home. Upon his death, he instructed that the palazzo was to become a residence for Spanish students. Hence, in 1369, it was officially recognized as the Alma Colegio Mayor de San Clemente de España. This first large work of art reflects an urban scene by Luigi Cini from 1834. Work began on the designs by the architect Matteo Gattopone da Gubbio, under the supervision of Puccio da Norsa and Andrea Montechiaro. The architectural forms found here are said to be midway between Gothic and Renaissance. Other extensions built over the centuries were removed during restoration work in 1911 by Alfonso Rubiani. He preferred to roll back those earlier additions and highlight its strong characteristics, one example such as the castellated perimeter walls. The model created here was later copied over to other 14th century Spanish universities, particularly evident in the University of Salamanca. For this reason, it's also considered to be the oldest Spanish institution that still exists. Students that come here, or rather those bonanios, as they are referred to, are still hosted in the residency quarters here. This first room is called the Sala de Attesa, meaning simply as the waiting room. At the far end is this painting of the Madonna and Child by Bartolomeo Passarotti, probably dating to the late 1500s. Other pieces of artwork, including little sculptures to be found around the room, carry the coat of arms of Cardinal Albornoz. Quite significant too is that the Colegio has the status equivalent to a consulate ever since 1530, when King Carlos I, shortly before his coronation, bestowed this honour on the Colegio, and as such this act continues to the present day. The name was subsequently changed to Real Collegio de Spagna in that same year. Typical Italian features are obviously illustrated in the courtyard here, that boasts a beautiful and serene loggia. The central rectangular court also resonates similar layout designs with other medieval college buildings in England and France. Two wells in one corner are equally authentic and even still have water in them. The upper loggia is embellished with frescoes by Biagio Bobbini della Lame in 1542. But this one showing the Virgin and Child, St. Elizabeth, St. John and St. Joseph with an angel above scattering flowers, and Cardinal Albornoz kneeling in veneration is attributed to Bartolomeo Bagnacavallo. Just under it is a narrow doorway into a little chapel dedicated to San Clemente. There are some frescoes by Camillo Procaccini and one representing Santa Margherita by Francia, while along the walls are fragments of frescoes attributed to Andrea de Bartoli in 1386, and others from the school of Vitale de Bologna. Unfortunately, other frescoes dating to 1583, also by Procaccini in the apse, were destroyed in 1914. One of the most precious exhibits here is this polyptych by Marco Zoppo over the high altar. Next to the entrance is this faded but still wonderful depiction of the Madonna by Lippo de Dalmazio, which originally decorated an external wall but probably moved here to save it from further damage. In 1923, a correspondent for The Times, who calls the college a picturesque Spanish oasis in the centre of Old Bologna, reports of the visit of the King and Queen of Spain to the college. King Alfonso participated in the unveiling of a tablet recording the visit of the royal couple, and another one noting the name of two famous former students of the college, Ignatius of Loyola and Miguel Cervantes. Other noted scholars of this institute included San Pedro de Arbues, Elio Antonio de Nebreja, Juan Ginés de Sepulveda, and Antonio Agustin. Finally, one last impressive work of art is this sepulchre of Cardinal Albornoz, although he was in fact never interred here.